Hello everybody, Booker Player 1 here, welcome back to my Let's Play of Omori. First on the agenda is ignoring these elephants in the room, which are these two hangman keys. We have a few other things to look at before we deal with that. One of those is we have a new whirlpool out here that was not here before. If you go all the way back down here, this will lead you back to Last Resort. Nice little shortcut. It's not my preferred method of travel. Kind of feeling like real monsters a little bit with the toilet warping, but it's convenient. It's handy. The thing we missed was a face in the wall way back here at this picnic spot. Not that we've needed the jam packets, I don't think we've even used any since we've been finding them, but there was another one here. And I wanted to show you where it was at. Additionally, since we paid all the tolls... Omori, did you really pay those toll gators? You shouldn't support their criminal schemes. You must be running low on clams. Here, take some of my savings. Hopefully that'll help out a little. And our living sister will give us 500 clams. And of course we still have nothing in our incomplete section. We've done everything. So it's time to head back to Pluto Spaceline. Our next piece of business. Of course it's Otherworld. Where else do we ever go? Specifically, we're going to go check out the Sprout Mole colony. That's out in the cattail field. You'll notice we got some new inhabitants here. This is prime real estate, which is something a lot of after Sweetheart aired her final episode, some Sprout Moles are starting to move back to the colonies. The rest of them, I believe, just give us the prime real estate thing, and of course, bless you. I believe that's all he says. Yeah, just bless you. Big Molio. I don't know how I feel about having a roommate. Hope they will wash my dishes for me. I don't know how I feel about having a roommate. I hope they'll buy my groceries for me. Sprout moles are highly intelligent creatures. Yeah, most horse sprout mole. I don't know how I feel about having a roommate. I hope they'll fold my laundry for me. A lot of wanting their roommates to do stuff for them feels pretty in line with sprout mole behavior. I don't believe any of them have anything else to say. Yeah, just the prime real estate thing. It's much roomier here than back at Sprout Mole Village. Maybe even too roomy. It's also a chance to talk to Batsy and get all the junk watermelons and stuff if you didn't do it earlier. If you wanted to wait till the absolutely last minute to not have to come here twice, I guess. Next, back to Orange Oasis, just for a little Easter egg. A little haha thing that I can show you guys. Pluto thinks it's funny. We'll just run. If we go back to the bread graveyard and go back to where we fought the unbred twins, or at least back to that general area. We can't leave this room. You could go ahead and do the items and fight Papa Chip. It's you! Don't think I've forgotten what you did. Anyways, just because I'm a ghost now doesn't mean I can't dig my way out of here. You want to go back to the surface? You won't be able to take anything you find from the counters here with you. Nah, we're gonna look around. So if you didn't do all the stuff on the counters earlier, you can come back and do it. Fight Nefarious Papa Chip and talk to Papa Chip and all that. And also, it's funny, there's actual ghost. He was actual mole, now he's actual ghost. I'll be back on the surface faster than a hot knife through butter. Well, thanks, buddy. There is no other reason to go back to that room unless you just didn't do all the stuff on the counter, sacrifice everything, and fight all the stuff. With that, I believe it's time to head back to Deep Well. So before you do these next couple of things that I'm getting ready to do, make sure you have gone and done and talked to everybody you possibly want to. Because the next few things we're going to do, it kind of puts you on a one-way track. A sort of point of no return. We will flush ourselves down the toilet. Metaphor for my life, maybe. Don't read too much into that. I was just checking to see if these guys had any dialogue. They don't. I always wanted to look for and try to discover obscure pieces of dialogue. You know, there's probably some other things I could maybe show you. Maybe we don't have to pick up these keys. You know, we could wait to do it. Just a little stalling. And with 0 keys left, we have solved Hangman. And in a forest very far away from us, things are changing. And like all the holes before, we will explore this one. Let it be known from this point onward, this is kind of a point where, for at least for a little while, the game is going to stop being cutesy and charming, and it's going to be kind of disturbing. Stay away. You are not my son. Why? Why won't you fall? This is a taste of what might be in store for us in the future. We finally have this whirlpool to investigate. You have come again to seek the truth. Each time, your adventures may be disparate. But as your journey nears its end, it will always lead you back here. The truth. The truth is always the same. The path to the truth was once here, but it has been removed. It was moved to a lighthouse and a pier, then into a library banished deep underground, and after that to an old barn on a distant planet. And this time, it will be in the heart of a vast forest. All places we've been. No matter how many times the path is concealed, the flower boy will always find it. And your dear sister Mari. She will always guide you to it. Even as hollow shells, they will continue to evolve. And each time, they will grow wings and fly too close to the sun. It is their nature. They are the only ones who know. And one has carried it with her to her grave. Death may be no danger here, but the memories of them do not fade so easily. Many times your friends have met with an unfortunate fate. Although they are revived time and again, the most haunting stay in this world. Even if only their bones remain. The long-lost ones sink here, to the bottom of the deep well, and become nothing. You have forsaken them, yet they still yearn for your care. Their souls know nothing but how to scream for help. Do you take pity on them? Your dear sister Mari with a bad knee. You could not bear for her to die again, so she was given the safety of a picnic blanket. Yet it is her nature to leave and to protect. And when she does, she will leave you again and be born anew, with the undying soul that you have cursed her with. The souls assigned to your friends, they are fragile and must be protected. And so they must remain asleep. Yet, the path to the truth is closer to your most precious room than ever before. Will you be able to bury it this time? Perhaps it is too late for you. You know of the keys to the other realm. They are different each time, but they will unlock the same door. The end of this journey will lead to suffering. But if you do not face this, you cannot continue. This form, though it has not shown its true self, is evil. You will not see that unless you fight it. When your intentions become hazy, they will transpire into this world like a thick fog. You will know when it happens. It has already happened before. At that time, return to where the truth was reborn. To the heart of the forest. And like each time before it, attempt to rewrite your fate. Will you be doomed to repeat this cycle over and over? Or will you break it? Explore this world while you can, dreamer. Until there's nothing left. If we examine this, it gives us the hangman again, which we have found all the keys you can find on the route that we're on. On the route we're on, the keys you will not find are the G key, the Y key, and the Z key. Those are for the other route. And it takes us back to Neighbor's room. Which is convenient. We have all the keys and the clues we were given, and the cutscene we were shown tells us to go to where, Basil's house is. As much as we may not want to go there. Mari does have a hint for one new quest for us, however. Empty house. I heard a rumor about an old empty house south of the playground. I wonder if it really is empty. Which just shows that even our Headspace version of Mari doesn't remember who Basil is or that he lives at the end of the forest. And now, what for me was one of the most heartbreaking things to do on my first playthrough. These are sunflowers. They're called that because they always face towards the sun. That's how I want to be like. Someone who always sees the bright side of things. They are all dead. These flowers are called Lily of the Valley. It's said that they're able to ward off evil spirits and help people see a brighter future. I guess that's why they remind me of Mari. I can always count on her to help me stay positive. Roses come in many different colors and have their own unique meanings. Pink roses symbolize admiration, orange roses symbolize passion, yellow roses symbolize friendship, and the list goes on. Hero doesn't remind me of any rose in particular. I think Hero is like all roses because he's versatile and universally loved. These are a type of flower called the gladiolus, also known as the sword flower. As you might guess, they represent strength of character. Someone who is honest with strong moral values. Someone who stands by their convictions. The gladiolus reminds me of Aubrey because she's always true to herself. Cacti are very sturdy and resilient plants by nature. They don't need much care and can survive even in seemingly impossible conditions. I guess what I'm saying is that even you could take care of a cactus, Cal. And these are white tulips. Tulips aren't very flashy plants. They're not too big or small, not too elaborate or flamboyant. If I could put it another way, I guess I would say that they're comfortable. Simple, modest, and perfect. Just like Sunny. So all of that in this walk we're about to take through the forest is obviously very symbolic. That's a lot of this game is symbolism and such. And based on where we're getting ready to go, the symbolism I draw from it, which is not too hard to draw if you're paying any kind of attention, is that no matter how hard you try to fight it and how much of a band-aid you want to put over it, is that keeping things to yourself, judging yourself, trying to hide those dark parts of you will slowly rot you from the inside. Omari, I'm scared. But let's go back. If you move forward, you are locked in. You cannot go back and do anything you haven't done yet. It's a long way down. Do you want to jump? Of course we do. We need to proceed forward, but in case you're wondering, this whole place loops. Very quickly, I might add. We have not been afraid of spiders for a very long time, or water. Which, based on what we're approaching, you can see how hard our subconscious is trying to keep us from it. It's guarded by water, spider webs, and a gigantic staircase. All things we were once afraid of. A black door casts a heavy shadow. We will open that door. We are no longer in headspace and have a lot of exploring to do ahead of us. But that'll be for next time. Until then, stay safe.